let me, on behalf of my delegation, convey to you our unalloyed loyalty to the leadership of this very state in person of His Excellency Deacon Owodiong Gabriel Emmanuel. Our faith in him is unshakable, and we will support him with ourselves and our household, and everything God has endowed us with come 2019 election. But essentially, I am here on issues that has to do with our senatorial district. That I want to draw your attention to the fact that what is good for the goose is good for the gander. We are talking about peace. We cannot afford to get peace when there is no justice or equal right and fairness. My dear brother, you are aware that zoning is an integral democratic arrangement as far as PDP is concerned. I don't know if I'm right. Right. And that was a deliberate calculation to ensure that there is peace in our party, then to ensure that there is equal right, to ensure that all segments of every constituency is carried along. I think essentially that was the reason. And today we cannot afford to undermine that. We want to play games. I am standing here to represent Owodiong. Owodiong is from Ibesikpo, Ikomnua. He is a son of Uyo Federal Constituency and indeed Uyo Senatorial District. Some of you may have encountered him in your own private discussions or engagement. Some of you may have heard about his name, and I'm assuring you that very soon, for the benefit of those who may not know him, you will encounter him. This is a project whose time has come. On the line, I said, this is a project whose time has come. My dear brother, Ide is one political product that will not be difficult for me and you to market. Ide is well groomed academically. Ide had been a first-class product of University of Uyo for political science. Ide has studied to the apex of a political career, a PhD holder. Ide is working with ExxonMobil and has risen up to a very dependable, respected and a reliable position in that private sector. We are talking about professional in politics. In 2011, we are from a Tinan Federal Constituency. Our brother then in the Red Chamber, based on encouragement by the powers that be at that time, and those who were on ground, political stakeholders on ground, decided to extend goodwill to him to come and contest for the third term. And the entirety of certain persons who are looking for third term today rose against that ambition. I was a major player, and some of you were here on ground that time. I am here to seek for justice and demand for fair play. My dear brother, I am told that ranking is what matters in the legislature. If the ranking was what mattered in the legislature, is it a new development, or this issue of ranking was not there as at that time? It's a question for you to answer. Some of them have said if you are not old enough in the Red Chamber or in any legislature, you cannot be given a chairman of a veritable committee. But I tell you that in Akwa Ibom State, a first-timer is heading one of the most lucrative committee, oil and gas, as far as this state is concerned. I am here to tell you on a good note that a first-timer is occupying the seat of a minority leader in the Red Chamber. The issue is not ranking. The issue is what do you have inherent in you. What capacity do you have? What can you espouse to the admirations of your colleague for them to rely on you, to bestow upon you a position of leadership? My dear brother, I have come to tell you here today that for the single reasons that we were stopped in 2011, for the simple reasons that the people that never believed in ranking, The people that never believed that our brothers should go there are the people that are contesting against us today. Suddenly they have woken up from their slumber. Today zoning is no more working. Today's ranking has become the issue. Why should ranking become the issue? Something that they have condemned in the past. My dear, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. We are still living in the world. That same world, that same political party. We have not changed anything. My dear brother, a Tinan federal constituency has taken their turn. I don't know if I'm right. We are all from a Tinan. You must tell the truth. It is only the truth that can set you free. Yes. Edmund Mock says that the only condition necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to keep quiet and say nothing. And assume that all of us here seated are good men. So my dear brother, if we have completed our 8 years, because Senate is zoned to federal constituency, and if you will agree with me, by 2019, they will complete their 8 years. Your senatorial district would already only make 4 years. It is their turn to make this other 4 years to complete the 8 years so that we can start all over again.
Uba is coming to take over from the saving senator. Owodiong from. Kimai do people kikete wodo anam.
Senatorial district. I believe in zoning. Either they say it is constitutional or it is not constitutional. Every political party has a right to introduce a just mechanism that will bring peace. That will give everybody a sense of belonging.
The party chairman, we don't know the young be a Sibaga party, young Bob. We move your mum, your party, undermine never talk more. Our party will reduce.
I am here, principally and most importantly, to recover that what was stolen from us some years ago.
We'll back you up. We as a party, the either nothing.
Thank you.